station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for DC News Now at 4. Here's a look at some of the top stories we're working on all across the DMV. For the first time since last Monday's deadly flooding in the district and the release of 911 transcripts, we're hearing directly from Mayor Muriel Bowser on the response. Plus, the search for a missing Greenbelt woman is in its 4th week, and tonight friends, loved ones, and co-workers tell us they're losing hope. We'll tell you where that investigation stands.
And it's going to be a beautiful evening out there, but we are tracking a storm system that's going to be bringing some showers, so definitely keep it here. A check of that forecast is coming up.
And it's almost time for the return of high school football in the DMV. Our sports director, Derek Forrest, is joining us live in the studio later as one team gets ready to start their season on national TV. Thanks again for joining us on this Wednesday for DC News Now at 4. I'm Annalisa Gale. Mark Hall has the day off. Our top story, we're hearing from DC Mayor Muriel Bowser for the first time since the 911 transcripts were released, detailing the moments shortly before the deadly flooding at District Dogs last Monday. And tonight we know errors were made, but district officials won't outright say or call them mistakes. Our Daniel Hamburg is live at District Dogs in Northeast Washington now. Daniel, what did the mayor have to say about this response?
Well, Annalisa, as you just said, just like OUC Director Heather McGaffin said earlier this week, Mayor Bowser refused to say the word mistake. She skirted that question, although she did say there were communication problems, saying that there's opportunity for better tools and training staff. Now, if you'll remember, the first call came in about District Dogs at 5:06 p.m. last Monday from a manager watching the flooding from a webcam. Even after another call 3 minutes later from the assistant manager, it was still communicated as a water leak to firefighters. It wasn't until a call at 5:18 from someone inside District Dogs that crews knew people and dogs were trapped in 12 feet of water. Rescue crews didn't make entry until 5:29. That is 23 minutes after the first call came in. Today, Bowser mentioned the fact District Dogs flooded just a year before and said better communication is needed for future emergencies.
Providing more context for call takers and firefighters, or having more context about that place, the geography there, the roadway and the businesses, would have made for a better response.
Now, Bowser says in the coming days she is going to be working with Homeland Security in D.C. to talk about those flooding plans that need to be in place, particularly talking about indoor flooding, which she says it's something that we haven't seen much of in D.C., where people are trapped inside of buildings. We're live in Northeast. Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
Daniel, and we know several of the owners of the dogs who passed away are still mourning tonight. What did the mayor have to say to them?
Well, Mayor Bowser said that her office has reached out to those pet owners and the owner of the business here, District Dogs, but I just interviewed a woman whose dog died here last Monday. She says that's just flat out not true, and she has not been contacted by the mayor's office. She says that she is quite upset with the mayor's response and other city officials to this error in the 911 system that led to some of this. You'll hear more from her coming up tonight at 5. Annalisa.
All right, Daniel, thanks so much for that. Switching gears, taking a look outside now at the National Cathedral. Looking good out there, but we know some rain is starting to show up in parts of our area. Our Brittany Ward is joining us now. Brittany, what's it looking like?
Yeah, you know, portions of the DMV fairly quiet, especially when you head closer to the Beltway. But notice as you head further off to the north and west, we're already starting to see some light showers beginning to develop there in Winchester, Front Royal, Virginia, and then further off towards the west there in Garrett County, you guys are starting to see some spotty showers as well. And as we head into our evening tonight, still going to be seeing a few scattered showers, especially when you head off to the north and west as this storm system from the west continues to inch closer to the DMV. Overall, heading into your evening tonight, temperature-wise, stepping out the door, fairly warm out there. 82 currently in DC, 79 though as you head further off into Winchester, 75 there in Cumberland, 78 as you head over there to Hagerstown. If you are going to be planning your evening here in the nation's capital, heading into that 5 o'clock hour, still holding on to the dry conditions. 84 is expected to be the outside temperature. You're going to be seeing a few more clouds begin to roll their way into our area. Then we finally dip down into the mid 70s as we head into that 9 o'clock hour. Now, kind of showing you what to expect as we head through your Thursday. Make sure you guys have the rain gear on hand. The system from the west will begin to roll through as we head into your Thursday morning, giving us some showers and a few storms. And it looks like we keep those stormy conditions as we head into your Friday. So definitely keep it here. Check out 7 days coming up.
All right, Brittany, thank you. Turning now to Maryland, where Miriam Torres-Silla is Prince George's County teacher has disappeared on July 29th without a trace, but her family and colleagues at the Dora Kennedy French Immersion School in Greenbelt, Maryland, are remaining faithful tonight. Our Leonard N. Fleming spoke with the school's top leaders, one of whom is Silla's best friends and her sister. Leonard, what are they saying tonight?
And Elisa, they speak of Madame Silla as someday walking through the doors of the French school and that their prayers will be answered. Still, they acknowledge the longer this goes, the more difficult it is that she will be found. Classroom 116 is where Madame Silla, as she is called here, works her magic with her students in the 3rd grade French class. Known to her colleagues as loyal, dedicated, and religious in her Muslim faith, they are troubled and saddened at how she simply vanished last month near her Greenbelt apartment. Greenbelt authorities recently asked for the public's help in fostering any leads. Sandrine Bukabara is the school's assistant principal, who is also very close to Madame Silla.
She's one of the pillar teacher here, so it will affect the whole community, the teachers, everybody knows her. All the families, some parents that we had like 10 years ago contacted me and asked me about Madame Silla. It has an emotional toll on us.
A second vigil will be held for Madame Silla Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. at the school, one day before classes begin. Coming up in the next hour, we will hear from the school's principal on how his staff is coping with his beloved teacher's disappearance. Reporting from the studio, Leonard N. Fleming, DC News Now, back to you.
All right, Leonard, thank you. And over in Montgomery County, Maryland today, Council President Evan Glass talked about why he wants the county's Inspector General to investigate Principal Joel Beidelman. He is the principal of Paint Branch High School. He was promoted after reports he allegedly sexually harassed staff members for years with at least 18 complaints. Right now, the county's Board of Education has a local law firm investigating.
This is exactly the type of case and exactly the type of situation where we should be using our in-house attorneys, our in-house investigators to look into this matter rather than using taxpayer dollars to hire an outside law firm.
The board says they expect to receive a report on the first phase of the investigation by September 8th. Montgomery County students return to school on Monday. And staying in Montgomery County now, Executive Mark Elrich talked about the state's approach on the Capital Beltway project. It would focus on enhancing the American Legion Bridge, Interstate 270 and 495. The project would improve traffic and provide transit options for residents on I-270. Maryland is already seeking a $2.4 billion grant for that project. Elrich says he is content with the approach.
I'm glad that this administration is starting with that approach. With President Biden's emphasis on infrastructure and the passage of the Inflation Reduction Act last year, the state should have been pursuing the funding. This is at least get us started in the right direction.
The county says it's unclear how long the approval process will be for this project. Well, a man carrying 3 parrots is on the run after robbing a man at a McDonald's in Fairfax County, Virginia. It happened yesterday on Arlington Boulevard in 7 Corners. Police say the suspect entered the restaurant, pulled out a knife on a customer and stole money. He had 2 parrots perched on his hat and another on his shoulder before taking off. If you know anything, police are asking you to give them a call. And D.C. Attorney General Brian Schwab said the district is now suing a Northwest restaurant claiming they robbed workers of their wages. The suit claims Swahili Village on M Street failed to pay hundreds of workers wages, tips, and benefits. This extends from servers and hosts to bussers and bartenders, claiming servers were often paid as little as $5 an hour. The suit also alleges workers were not given any sick leave. You can learn more about this story right now on our website, dcnewsnow.com. Well, 3 more school districts in our region returned to the classroom this morning. DC News Now's Lex Juarez stopped by Tuscarora High School in Frederick, Maryland to meet with excited students and staff.
Frederick County is the fastest growing county in Maryland, and it's impacting the school system.
Excited for the first day? Maybe.
Frederick County is just getting bigger and better.
You heard it straight from the students. No doubt there's growth, and the school experience is getting better.
We have the Career Readiness Program. We're expanding our girls flag football program. In early September, we're opening up a STEM program at Tuscarora Elementary School.
The school system is starting this year with over 400 new staff members at all levels. They also increased pre-K enrollment as the county population continues to grow.
That's so kind of you to bring us flowers.
Even with more and more students, schools have been able to keep staffing where it needs to be, with few openings left to fill.
So we're still hiring. We have 4 routes right now that don't have a full-time driver. However, we have substitute drivers and other staff within the buildings that can, within that transportation department, that can make sure that we have our students getting to and from school safely.
There is one concern among students, and the Board of Education's student member is hoping to work with the district to find the solution.
With more students comes more of a responsibility to make sure that everybody is doing well. So if we implement more mental health resources in our schools, students can feel assured and welcomed and safe and know that they have somebody to go to in their school should a crisis arrive.
She says there should be a solution to mental health concerns in the near future. In the meantime, smiling faces fill the hallways once again.
Good morning. Have a great day.
In Frederick, Maryland, Lex Juarez, DC News Now.